Hello, my name is Chris. Today we're going to be doing a video about vehicle networks and onboard diagnostics. Okay, here I have two diagrams here. I'm going to tell you how they relate to each other. This diagram is the data link connector or onboard diagnostics. It has 16 pins. This one, 16th pin, always has power, right? Pin 4 and pin 5 always have ground. All of these here are the modules that the vehicle has. Okay, we're focusing today on the gauge control module. How this diagram relates to this diagram is only this small box of gauge control module is this my diagram in a bigger view. This is it. So this is the diagram. This is how they relate to each other. Okay. Here, I'm going to be showing a test, a really brief test. I have already taken the data link connector via OBD2, and I have pinned it at pin 16 and pin 4, power and ground. I'm going to do a quick check on how to check for ground and how to check for voltage. Alright, so I have my meters, okay, and I've pinned it. I'm going to go to the power of pin 16, and for sake of time, I'm just going to touch the ground. And if you look at my meter here, I have 11.7 volts. Roughly it should be 12.6, but you know, battery's a little low, no big deal. And now we're going to also do a continuity test. Alrighty. Now that we're doing this, we're going to do an ohm check. We're going to go ahead and put our meter to ohms. We're going to check for continuity between the ground side of the DLC connector and actual ground. So I've already pinned pin 4, and I'm just going to touch ground. And there we go. I have, oh, sorry. About 10 ohms, if I can get a good reading. Here we go, that was a good one. There we go. It's fluctuating a lot. There we go. That's the perfect reading of ground. 0.5 ohms. You getting that on the meter? Yeah, cool. So that's how you would check for the ground side of the DLC. Alright, I'm going to explain here how to do onboard diagnostics via the data link connector. We just checked for power and ground through our DLC connector. And now we're going to hook up the scan tool. Any scan tool really. This one will show live data. It's a more advanced scan tool. You choose your year, make, and model. Also, you have to make sure that the vehicle is in the on position so that all the modules are making communication with each other. So I'm going to tell it to read the VIN. Okay, so here I got the scanner to make communication with the vehicle. And now we're going to say USA. And it goes through its system again. Just making communication, verifying information. Alright, so now we can go to auto scan, and it'll scan all the modules for us. Shift into park or neutral. Okay. And as it loads, it will load up more.
Video shouldn't take too long anyway.
Okay, so here we are, and these are the only modules that were available for us to scan and make communication with. We are missing a few modules here. This car was in a wreck, so that could definitely be why. But I'm gonna explain how to assess this. We're looking for the gauge control module. I'm gonna walk over here and go to the diagram again. So this wiring diagram here, when we hook up to the DLC, we make communication, or we try to make communication with every single module here. And we were more interested in the gauge control module that did not make communication. So how would we fix that? Well, we go to the exploded view of that module itself, and we see what gives it power. So it has to have the power, right? So there's fuse powering it. So we will check power, we will check grounds, and if it doesn't make communication, 8 times out of 10 we can say that it's the module itself that needs to be replaced. That or connectivity wires. There's a few other wires here that go to other things, but in general, that's how we would go upon that. Thank you for watching my video, and have a great day.